Stone Town, a name that resonates with history and mystery, evoking images of ancient trade routes and exotic adventures. Nestled on the western coast of Zanzibar, this historic town is a living museum, a testament to the island's rich and diverse past. It's a name that makes you think of secrets and adventure. As you wander through its labyrinthine streets, you can almost hear the whispers of traders and explorers who once walked these paths. The intricate wooden doors and the coral stone buildings tell tales of a bygone era. This is the heart of Zanzibar, an island full of history, surrounded by the beautiful blue Indian Ocean. The town's strategic location made it a melting pot of cultures, where African, Arab, Indian, and European influences blend seamlessly. Stone Town isn't just a place. It's like a storybook brought to life. Every corner, every alley has a story to tell. From the bustling markets to the serene courtyards, the town is a vibrant tapestry of life and history. UNESCO even made it a World Heritage Site because it's so important culturally. This designation helps preserve its unique architecture and cultural heritage, ensuring that future generations can experience its magic. The moment you step into Stone Town, you're surrounded by a mix of cultures. The vibrant markets are a sensory overload, with the aroma of spices, the chatter of vendors, and the colorful displays of goods from all over the world. Trading and interactions over hundreds of years have made a unique mix of Arab, African, Indian, and European influences. This cultural fusion is evident in the town's architecture, cuisine, and daily life. Small, winding streets invite you to explore, promising hidden courtyards, busy markets, and amazing buildings everywhere you turn. Each step you take is a journey through time, revealing the layers of history that make Stone Town a true UNESCO treasure. Stone Town's story started long before Europeans arrived. Way back in the 6th century, Bantu people had already settled in Zanzibar. Over time, traders from Arabia, Persia, and India came because the island was in a good spot for the spice trade. The Omani Arabs especially changed Stone Town a lot. They started a sultanate in the 17th century, and Stone Town became a big trading center. You can still see their influence in the city's buildings, language, and food. Walking through Stone Town's maze-like streets is like going back in time. The narrow alleys, bustling with life, are filled with the echoes of centuries past. Each turn reveals a new story, a new piece of history waiting to be discovered. The streets are not just pathways, but living museums, where every corner has a tale to tell. The vibrant atmosphere, combined with the historical significance, makes every step an adventure. The buildings tell stories, their coral stone walls whispering about the past. These structures, made from coral stone, are not just buildings, but storytellers. They have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the ebb and flow of trade, and the daily lives of the people who have called this place home. The texture of the coral stone, weathered by time, adds a unique character to the buildings, making them stand out as silent witnesses to history. Beautifully carved wooden doors, a special part of Swahili architecture, decorate the houses, each one a piece of art. These doors are not just entrances, but masterpieces, showcasing the craftsmanship and artistic heritage of the Swahili culture. Each door tells a story through its intricate carvings, reflecting the social status, wealth, and cultural influences of the homeowners. The designs often incorporate elements from Arab, Persian, Indian, and European art, creating a unique blend that is distinctly Swahili. Mosques, with their tall minarets, are part of the skyline, showing the island's Islamic history. These religious structures are not just places of worship, but also architectural marvels. The minarets reaching towards the sky symbolize the spiritual aspirations of the community. The call to prayer echoing through the streets adds a rhythmic cadence to the daily life in Stone Town, reminding everyone of the deep-rooted Islamic traditions that have shaped the island's culture. The old fort, built by the Omani Arabs in the 18th century, reminds us of the city's exciting past. This imposing structure, with its thick walls and strategic location, served as a defensive stronghold against invaders. It stands as a testament to the military prowess and architectural ingenuity of the Omani Arabs. Today, the fort is a cultural hub, hosting various events and festivals that celebrate the rich heritage of Stone Town. And then there's the House of Wonders, a huge palace that used to belong to the Sultan of Zanzibar. This grand building, with its impressive facade and spacious interiors, was a symbol of the Sultan's power and wealth. It was the first building in East Africa to have electricity and an elevator, earning its name as the House of Wonders. The palace's architecture reflects a blend of Swahili, Arab, and European influences, making it a unique landmark in Stone Town. Now, it's the National Museum of History and Culture, showing Zanzibar's rich history. The museum houses a vast collection of artifacts, documents, and exhibits that narrate the island's journey through time. From the early days of trade and exploration to the colonial era and the struggle for independence, the museum offers a comprehensive overview of Zanzibar's past. It serves as a repository of knowledge, preserving the cultural heritage and educating future generations about the island's storied history. The best way to see Stone Town is by walking. Get lost in the narrow streets where the smell of spices fills the air. Follow the sounds of people talking and laughing to hidden courtyards, where kids play and older people tell stories. As you walk, you'll see a busy street life that's exciting and interesting. Sellers show off their goods, from colorful cloths to beautifully carved souvenirs. The air smells like cloves, cinnamon, and other spices that made Zanzibar famous. Section 5. A Sensory Feast, Markets of Stone Town. You haven't really seen Stone Town until you go to its busy markets. The markets are the beating heart of this historic town, where the past and present blend seamlessly. As you walk through the narrow, winding streets, you'll be greeted by a cacophony of sounds, from the lively chatter of vendors to the melodic calls to prayer from nearby mosques. Darajani Market, the biggest on the island, is exciting for all your senses. The moment you step inside, you're enveloped by a whirlwind of colors, smells, and sounds. The market is a labyrinth of stalls, each one offering something unique and intriguing. You'll find everything there, from fresh fruits and vegetables and seafood. The produce is incredibly fresh, often picked just hours before it reaches the market. The seafood, caught from the surrounding Indian Ocean, is a highlight, with an array of fish, prawns, and octopus on display, to spices, cloths, and handmade jewelry. The spice market is a sensory overload, with the rich aromas of cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg filling the air. The vibrant colors of the cloth stalls and the intricate designs of the handmade jewelry are a feast for the eyes. As the sun starts to go down, go to the Forodani Gardens for a really special food experience. This waterfront park transforms into a bustling night market, where the air is filled with the tantalizing smells of grilled meats and freshly baked bread. Every night, this park by the water turns into a lively night market, where local sellers have stalls with delicious Zanzibari food. The atmosphere is electric, with the sounds of sizzling grills and the laughter of friends and families enjoying their meals. Where local sellers have stalls with delicious Zanzibari food. From freshly caught seafood to traditional Swahili dishes, there's something to satisfy every palate. The vendors are friendly and eager to share the stories behind their dishes. Try the Zanzibar pizza, a thin, crispy flatbread filled with tasty meats, cheeses, and vegetables. This unique dish is a must-try, offering a delightful blend of flavors and textures that perfectly encapsulate the culinary diversity of Stone Town. Section 6. Embracing the local spirit. Stone Town has famous landmarks and busy markets, but it's the people that make it special. The people of Zanzibar are known for being warm, welcoming, and happy. Talk to the locals, whether it's chatting with a shopkeeper, having spiced tea with an older person, or just watching everyday life. Think about staying with a local family to really understand Zanzibari culture and traditions. Section 7. Island Escapes, Extending the Adventure. Stone Town has a lot to offer, but it's also a starting point to other beautiful islands nearby. Prison Island, once a quarantine station and then a prison, is now a sanctuary for giant Aldabra tortoises. For a really amazing experience, take a boat to Nakupenda Island, a sandy island that only shows up when the tide is low. There you can swim in the clear water, enjoy the sun, and have a picnic lunch surrounded by the beautiful turquoise Indian Ocean. Section 8. Navigating the Labyrinth Tips for Travelers. It's best to explore Stone Town slowly. Wear comfortable shoes because you'll walk a lot. It can get very hot, so drink lots of water and wear sunscreen. Stone Town has many places to stay for every budget. You'll find everything from cozy guest houses in the old town to fancy hotels by the water. Section 9. Sunset's Embrace, a magical farewell. As the day ends, go to the waterfront and watch the sun go down. The sky becomes full of color, with shades of orange, pink, and purple. This is the magic of Stone Town, a place where history, culture, and nature come together to create an experience you'll remember long after you leave. It reminds you that some places are more than just places to visit. They're journeys for your soul.